Destination Banter with Tony Smith.
Razor, welcome back to the studio, friends. And I'm joined with a very special person here today. Yes, indeedy, my daughter Leanne.
Woo!
How you doing,
Hello.
darling? Thanks for coming into the studio.
Hello, father.
How's things?
Good. Just back from Derry.
From Derry.
4 hour bus journey down. So
A 4-hour bus journey from Derry. Mm-hmm. In this tiny little island, it takes you 4 hours to get from Derry, which is probably 89, 92, maybe 90 something miles. 4 hours. Come on.
Could be away at Tenerife.
Sort it out. DOE road service, sort it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to start ranting again. You know the old crack. Here, it's getting warm in here,
It is,
it?
isn't it?
You know the old crack, friends. You know it by now. There we go. Look at that there. A double one today. I was teaching Leanne how to do it. So, I tell you what, Leanne, we're just going to do all my shout outs before we start.
Cool.
Right. And we've got Carl here from Derry sitting in the background, so we're giving him a big shout too. We've got a special shout out to the Bible Code Sundays, Ed Malloy, having the crack with him last night. Andrew Bowens, Just Soul Singing on Twitter. Check Andrew out. Newsper Ollie Breck from Germany. Greg, Big G, the Irish golfer. We've got the rapper Peltzman, Razor Peltzman, having a banter with him this last couple of nights. Joseph E. Sultana, check out at Reaper Shadow. Phil Hard, check out at The Middleman. Anna Lozer, and we've got Miss Anufa. So the list goes on, friends. You know where you are. Matthew T. Metzler. Razor Matthew. And thanks for the t-shirts. And Leanne, you're getting a sticker today.
Oh, am I?
Yes, that
Brilliant.
Matthew sent over.
Happy
Give
days.
Matthew a shout there.
Hi, Matthew.
And Corrine Cohen. Hello, Corrine. So, how's things?
Good. It is really warm in here. It's really different. I didn't think it was gonna look like this in here. It's strange.
Yeah, and as you can see, green screen studio. It doesn't
Green
look like that,
screen.
friends. You can't see the green screen, but if you're wearing green in here, you disappear.
I had a green cardigan before I came out, and you had to tell me to take it off. So
Yeah, I had
I
to
just
tell.
would have my arms there.
And a big shout out, Phil Hard. If you even think you're going into the Big Brother house, you're in trouble with me. You know that. You know I'm going to look after you, so I'm not letting you walk into that pit of doom. You know. So he was on about going into it. He says if anybody invites him in, please shoot me before they even. Careful now. But it's good banter. So you're only back from Derry.
Yes, only back. So trying to get some sort of acoustic gigging kind of scene on up there. Derry's brilliant for music, like
Yeah,
brilliant.
it's a buzzy city, isn't it?
Definitely, but there's so many musicians. Like whenever you walk into the town, there's just people busking all the time. Like a girl I used to live with, she plays the harp. And she's got this
Wow.
big, huge case with her, and she hauls it the whole way into the town. Her back piece broke, like, but she plays and she gets weddings out of it, and she
Who
gets.
is she? Give her a
Rebecca Hall. Big
Rebecca
shout out
Hall.
to Rebecca Hall. Check her out.
Rebecca, I know your back's broke carrying that harp, but if you can kind of wheel it down in here to the Banter show in Uri, we'll give you a good slot. I'll get a studio slot for you.
Definitely. She's unbelievable playing it.
So Rebecca Hall, check her out. Is she on Facebook or
she's
Twitter?
on Facebook, yeah. She's a red-haired girl. She's lovely.
And
lovely
plays
girl.
the harp.
Plays the
There's
harp and,
nothing as nice
and the
singing.
fiddle as well.
On the fiddle as well.
And she's brilliant, sings, so she's absolutely brilliant. She's complete talent, like.
Brilliant. There's another girl, Emma Bradley. She was busking down Hill Street one day, super duper violin. Wow. Very impressed. And she's a friend of Beaky's, my mate over in Manchester. So great to meet you too. So what else? So it took you 4.5 hours to get from Derry.
I know, could be in Tenerife,
That is
couldn't it?
absolutely. You could be in Tenerife off the plane and in your hotel.
Yeah.
By the time I can't believe
I know, 4 hours, nightmare. So you have to get from Derry to Belfast and then Belfast to Newry, so.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, all the MLAs up in Stormont, get a grip of yourselves, sort out the transport
Sort it.
infrastructure
Yeah.
of the small wee Northern Ireland. It's a small, you could drive around it in a day, for God's sake. You know, but I have to say, I was watching, big shout out to all the bikers, I was watching the Ulster Grand Prix last night. Fabulous scenes in it, fabulous, love it.
I'm not into it.
Ah, I am. Brilliant. So, what's the crack then in Derry? Well, you're trying to get a gig set up.
I'm trying to get something sorted up there because I would be like, I used to be really involved in music down here, as you know yourself,
Yeah.
like, and gigging all the time, and the Magnet mostly as well, and it's just hard, you know, whenever obviously you move somewhere, you don't know the scene, don't know the people and stuff like that, so just trying to get something sorted up there and get gigging.
Networking.
Yeah, definitely, like, because it would be
networking,
easier, obviously, if I lived down here, you know, because I know plenty
you
of
know
people.
everybody, yeah.
So, and the Magnet as well has new facilities in the recording studio, and they got new facilities in the other week. So it'd be good if we could.
I'll have to say, sorry, Leanne, I want to give a shout out to the band. You would know these guys. I had them in here briefly, very, very briefly. Brandy. And they had a 24-hour gig last Saturday night in Hill Street. Last Saturday, right through the Sunday. And I commend you guys, and I want you in the Banter show because I've given them the invite already, you know.
I know Aidan and that, and Stephen.
And Stephen, yeah.
He's in the band, so.
Brilliant.
Good guys, good guys. So Aidan went to Armagh Tech. Remember I went to Armagh Tech? He was there as well doing his music course with Gary and that. So I think I don't know whether, I think they're finished now, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
could be going
brilliant band. And Geordie Shevlin, there was a whole team of them down there. And brilliant. They play for 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know. And I believe there's a few Holy Joes come out of the cathedral giving off, you know. It's for charity, for God's sakes. You know, but the boys they're doing very well. And the amount of, the talent round Newry seriously on at the minute. You know, and maybe, you know, if you're here for a weekend, if there's any gigs happening, get up, just get up. You know, well, ask better permission for it.
I have been watching, there's videos going on YouTube, a girl, Orla Comer. Have you heard of her?
Orla Comer, I've heard that name, yes.
She is unbelievable singer. She's a very young girl now.
She's from Newry.
She's from Newry. I'll get her on to you. She's unbelievable. She has her own cover shop and all, and she plays the guitar, and chills just go up me whenever I hear her. She's unbelievable, great singer. So she'll definitely go far. Like.
Oh look, I actually think I asked her on the Banter show. It's been a while, but another big shout out to Inga Loughlin. Inga Loughlin. I don't know whether she's away today or whether she's still in town. But I've asked Bernie to get her on the Banter show just to hear that beautiful voice.
Oh, she's brilliant.
But she's been, you know, she's that many aunties and cousins and everybody wants to see her and all. So,
a bit like myself.
A bit like yourself, you know. I mean, I've been asking Leanne to come on to the Banter show this long time. And it's the first time. She's only home and I got her straight in.
Only off the bus and I'm straight in here.
The 4.5 hour bus. It's ridiculous,
that's respect
you know.
there.
Oh, that's big. Big up to my daughter. So, yeah, I know you've just left a job.
Yeah.
And you have a new job coming up.
Yeah.
But the music is you want
priority,
music to take priority in your life, really,
and
don't
I've always thought, because I've been really like heavily involved with music and acting my entire life, like with you know, the girl Shanaine Smith and the girls that were with her. Big shout out to Shanaine.
We're in the Shanaine's Banter band every day here on the Banter show.
Shanaine, I left mine in the house.
And Louise, if you want to come back in, or indeed bring Shanaine in with you, come in, give us an update on what's happening, and let's get it out there to all the people, you know.
Louise would have been doing the shows with Rosalind Sheridan with me as well, like years ago. So we did Bugsy Malone, we did Disco Inferno, High School Musical, and it was great. Like, so I've always been involved in stuff like that there. So it's just a bit different whenever you stop doing it. Do you know what I mean? Whenever you're used to doing something for most of your childhood, and then, you know, things do get in the way of job and that there, but no, definitely trying to get
I hate
get
jobs
back in
get in the way of your life. You know how you crack yourself, friends. Well, no, at least you have a job mainstream, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Keep at it until the offer of music comes up.
Hopefully.
Singing, you know, Leanne's got a great voice. It's a pity with nobody there.
I know.
Come in here with a guitar. There's no point singing to him.
No.
There'll
be no point to that. No.
I'm not letting her do that. Not in the band.
But if I get something sorted some other day, I'll get in and do a few tunes.
Because everybody out there knows I love plugging musicians. Anybody that can sing, anybody that gets up and has the Donegals that get up there and get on a stage and do their thing. This is very, very important. You know.
Definitely. So, but what about you? You're always asking people what's the crack with them, what's the crack with you?
Well, you're on the Banter show.
I know.
But you're only home, just betcha. For God's sake. The crack with me is I'm in here at the Banter show with my beautiful darling daughter, and we're having the banter. That's the crack.
That is the crack.
Yeah. But you have a load of songs. You have songs favourites that you sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think modern day singers are getting caught up in the X Factor thing.
Yeah.
What we were talking on the phone last night.
We were talking about this. We had a night a couple of weeks ago whenever I came back to Newry, and there was a few drinks in, and I thought it was Beyonce and was doing all the...
I thought it was Beyonce for God's sake.
So, just leave that out.
No, but it's me nitpicking. You know, I know a good bit about music and about songs and all the rest, and over the years and I've picked up a wee thing about you, and you need to cut out the
cord. Yeah.
That needs to go, you know,
I
that's
know.
too X Factor-ish.
It is. I agree.
That
I
Kyle
agree.
has a lot to answer for, you know. So, you know, that's why he's not allowed in the Banter show. Absolutely no way is saying
Well, if I had his money,
that door.
I wouldn't complain if I had his money anyway.
It's not his money, Leanne. It's not all about money. You know what I mean? It's about a big bag of you know what. And there's a load of people out there agreeing with me. He's not well liked on the Banter show. Kyle, you're banned. Tom Newman, you would understand all this, you know.
Exclusive.
Oh, very exclusive. Very, very exclusive. All right, friends. So, are you down for a few days? And
I might stay down for a week or so, yeah, because I've finished my old job, thank God. It was in a call centre, and anybody who watches the Banter show that works in a call centre will not name names of the call centre, but I know how bad it is, so finished that now, thank God. And starting out in the work in a retail store coming up really soon.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of weeks off, just a couple of weeks break from...
I believe you had a boss who was giving you a load of old crap too.
Did you?
You always get these assholes, you know what I mean? But anyway, assholes be gone. She's out of there.
Be gone.
Be gone.
So
a new job coming up and a new
job,
start.
very exciting, yes, and it's all happening in September. So from then onwards, we'll be quite busy. So I doubt I'll be back home for a while because I'll be...
Oh dear. I'm in the money, which is all I'm scared. Anyway, tell me this: are you doing any? I know you're doing bits and pieces of singing in Derry.
Yeah.
Are you doing any acting? Because you were brave and good at the acting.
I know I absolutely love acting, but no, I'm not doing any acting. No, I would absolutely love to get back into acting, like, because that was the main thing. Was we were doing in the Rosalind Stage School up here. It was just the best time of my life, the best couple of years I had, and they put you through your grades as well as that, you know, so it didn't matter whether you couldn't sing or not, it would matter how you act as well, and they would put you through your exams and things like that. So yeah, no, acting was a massive part of my life, so it's a bit sad that I'm not still into it, like, but...
Rosalind's fantastic, isn't she?
Rosalind's brilliant, absolutely.
The amount of hard work that Rosalind puts into all them productions.
Everything, yeah, of course. I seen the other day the Gangnam Style video she did about Nuri, and it was well done, like,
it
really,
is good,
yeah,
isn't it?
definitely, so, Rosalind's a brilliant woman, brilliant.
Rosalind, I want you into the Banter show.
Definitely.
I've already asked you anyway, but we'll talk about that one, you know. God help her, she was in there getting her hair done in one of the shops there one day, and I walked past in a spider before we head away back, you know. So, yeah, I do want you in the Banter show.
Definitely.
God, it is warm in
I
here.
know,
Isn't
it's so warm. It's warm out today anyway.
it? Yeah, it's just great, isn't it? It's better than that old rain and that there, you know. You must be tortured with rain up in the Derry, are you?
We're not
You
too
get a lot
bad.
of bad weather up there. You're in the sunny southeast now, even though we're still in the north of Ireland. The sunny southeast of the north of Ireland.
So I see that there's a petition online for Newry to get a big park. Have you seen that? No?
No.
There's a big petition, I signed it online.
Oh, was it a city
The
park?
Albert Basin to be turned into a big...
Oh, yes,
park
yes,
thing
yes. That reminds me, Neil Bradley, I have to get on to Neil, he's something to do with that. And Newry's Fla, they're having a...
Really?
Fla Contra.
Right.
Newry's Irish name is Contra. So they're having a Fla Contra. So that's going to be a good old bit of banter.
That'd be
Yes, I
brilliant.
want this in, and the Pride Festival's coming up. I've been
Right.
invited, Keelan Dooley's playing at the Pride
Oh, okay.
Festival, so Keelan invited me. So hopefully get to the Pride Festival, a bit of crack, you know.
Well, no, the petition, I signed it online there, and you get kind of updates, you know, on the emails and that.
Oh.
So, but I was thinking, you know, that day, and whenever I was thinking about signing it, I was thinking about the amount Derry has compared to Newry. And I know it's a bigger place, but even like what parks can you go to in Newry? Do you know, they're full of, well, we'll not say, but you know what I mean? Like they're trashed, and there's litter everywhere, and there's
She's only home.
alcoholics everywhere. Well,
What type of parks do you think we have here in Newry? I tell
Daddy,
you.
I know. But so I mean, it's just a whole different. I mean, there's nothing that you're stuck for up in Derry, basically.
Yeah.
Like when I come home, I have to think, right, where will I go today? Either the Buttercream or the Keys. Like, do you know what I mean? There's nothing to it down here.
Well, I beg to differ. I think if you open them lads there and go out and don't be walking up the street doing that.
I never
Or
walk up the
headphones
street
in.
doing that.
Listen, this is what's going on. Open your eyes. There's been a whole big walkway, the whole way from the Keys right down to Sugar Island. That's for a start.
Okay.
So Well, you're trying to figure out where you go for a walk, and then
Well,
the rest will all fall
fair
into
play,
place, you
fair
know.
play. But I think that park would be a really good
Yeah.
idea.
Well, there's a new big swimming pool, sports complex getting built over.
Is there?
Yes,
No
where the
way.
old pool is, yeah.
Jeepers.
There's lots happening in Uri. There's lots happening, you know. Music-wise, there's Amplified, the Bank, the Brass Monkey, there's Cobbles on a Sunday,
Amplified's still going, is it?
Bellini's. Yeah, Amplified's still going. It's going great, and they're getting good, really good
Yeah.
bands in, you know. I like Amplified, I
Yeah.
like going to it. You know, it's a nice chill-out place. You can heckle if you want to heckle,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when there was a stand-up comedy night one night, and there was a girl got a bit too drunk, like,
Oh God.
and talk about heckling.
Oh God.
And there was a couple of the comedians enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. They were giving her a bit of Murphy back, as they say over here. Give her a bit of Murphy. But after a while, she started getting nasty, and you know, and the claws were
Gosh.
coming out,
Oh
and
dear.
she was grabbing glasses and that. So she had to get the big razor out through the door.
Out
you know.
the door. See you
But
after.
it made a you know, that's what I like about Amplified. It's
It is chilled
they
out.
have security.
Yeah.
You know, Bernie McAlevey and that outside. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a good, well-run place. Everybody's chilled out that goes to it, I think.
Yeah.
You
And the
very
music,
rarely-
you know, it's like, it's not that you don't go for, like, if you don't know who's playing, you would go to follow who's playing and to listen and to,
You would
know
just
what
go
I mean?
down,
Yeah.
Friday night, go down to Amplified,
It's
see who's
great.
about and see who's playing.
I haven't been in a very long time, like, but any time I've been, it's been
And the
it's been
two
a good
girls that
night.
run it.
Nicola.
Nicola and Ciara.
And Ciara, aye, that's right.
Yeah. Big razor girls.
Big
They're doing
riser.
sterling work there. And Nicola, she was at she done the white collar boxing there before. It was during the summertime there as well. I tell you what, she's no mug.
Oh,
Good
no.
girl, Nicola.
With Nicola runs Tanglewood, sure.
I know that, yeah. And Ciara.
I was with, me and Nicola used to be in a band with Niall Brady and Conor Murphy and Daniel Freeman. We practiced out in Nicola's house, and it was whenever she was starting the first year at Tanglewood, so they were like making all the flyers and making they had a big like Tanglewood sign, but it was made of sticks, so they were putting it up on a big hill across from their house to take photos and all, so it was really exciting time for them, like, but
They're very creative, I have to say.
definitely, like, there's nothing ever like that that's ever been.
Were you at any of the
I
Tanglewoods?
went to the first year, yeah.
Wow.
First year.
Well,
Brilliant.
I was at the third one. I missed this year's due to other stuff happening,
Yeah.
and I have to say it was blown away.
Yeah.
Different stages, different fields, a camping area. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
and it's not like they have local bands as well, but they have like bands that are further around the place. Like there's a band called the Bonvilles, and they're two boys from Banbridge, but I've seen them I've heard of them by going up to Derry because
Yeah.
everybody up there's mad for them. So I seen they were in the lineup this year for it. I was raging, I couldn't get down myself, but no, like, you know what I mean. It's like not just local bands, but they get good acts down. Like,
I met my old mate at Eric Bell, Thin Lizzy.
oh, did you?
Yeah,
No
the
way.
original Whiskey in the Jar guitar player and me. I was walking down to one of the main stages, and I just looked and just caught my eye, and there was loads of razoring going on, so the two of us hooked up for a beer. And it was brilliant. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
so
nice,
that's the level of expertise playing at it.
Yeah.
You know? And all the stages are full, booked up for the day.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And they did the camping overnight then, didn't it? Was it 2 nights, isn't it? They do now?
Weekend.
Weekend now they do,
Weekend pass and
Well, whenever we went, it was just the one day, one night type thing, and then it wasn't anything the next day, but you could camp out that night, like, but we all went partying after, just.
yeah. and my mate Kieran Tonley, Razor for Talon Security, he does the security on it. Ciara's daddy.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
you know, we're long-term old friends, you know,
Aye.
for God's sake, we go a long time, you know. But it's always good. It's good to see this is the vibe that you're missing. I mean, when you're in Derry, you know, it's easy for everybody to run and say, Newry's a crap hole, there's nothing going on. That you don't open their eyes and go out and have a look, you know.
Yeah, well, you said that to me before whenever I was ranting and raving about Newry.
Yeah, but everybody
say.
does. I mean, there's quiet pubs around the town, and you could go in if you want a quiet drink that you don't want to be in out. There are pubs out there that you can do that. You know, if you want the mainstream pubs with a bit of crack and a bit of banter going on, they're there.
Yeah.
They're all down the town. You know what I mean? Some of them are a bit too ready. Like,
I know.
that's the way we roll here in Newry, you know. But it's all happening, Leanne. It's all happening. But getting back to you and
Yeah.
your music, who's your biggest influences?
At the moment, Sam Smith. He's a British singer-songwriter, and he's 21. and he is absolutely phenomenal. He's brilliant. Like, he's absolutely brilliant. His voice is very high, like, so girls could sing kind of what he would sing. But he's like been the Britain's Choice Award. He was Britain's Choice Awards last year, I think.
Right.
He's won multiple awards anyway. He's in America now. He's singles out in America, and he was #1 and everything. So him definitely. He's absolutely.
Some of his songs and tracks are in adverts now as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But there's another. Check out Jordan Morris. Razor Jordan Morris. Jordan Morris, my main man from London, but he's in LA now.
Right.
And he's doing very well. I think Jordan's only 19, 20. And London lad.
Is he a singer or?
Wow.
Brilliant.
He actually went down to the X Factor and didn't get into the preliminaries, and he was a bit annoyed about it and all the rest. And his father came, was talking to me and said just about it, not there. And he said, the father said, maybe you have a bit of banter there with Jordan's. I had the banter with him, and it wasn't long putting his head straight about Cowell and Co. It's a complete mash-up what they're doing, And
but it's like
all the X Factors to me sound the exact same.
Yeah. There's always the same people in it, but it's like you have to have a sob story to go on. You can't just be a normal, Joe Blogs. You have to go in with.
It's not. Yeah, I've just won the lotto. I can't believe it. I'm worth about 15 million, and now I'm in the X Factor, and hopefully you'll get through. It's never anything like that.
No.
It's my dad lost his arm in the door of the car, and, as he was taking me to the X Factor, and the wheels fell off my wheelchair when I was coming through, but I still made it.
Yeah.
There's
always some sort
it's
of
all sob
story.
So Kyle, be gone. We're not listening to him anymore.
Don't want them sob
but,
stories.
What I'm saying is, there is singers out there, and there's singer-songwriters out there. I had enough of them on the Banter show. And it doesn't take a genius to work out, don't put them in the X Factor because they're too good for it.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
But Jordan Morris, the London guy, such a voice he has, and he's a big, tall fella. He's got the looks. I said to him, look at you. You've got the bloody looks, you've got the voice. Don't worry about the X Factor.
Yeah.
Then he ended up singing with the rapper Dappy.
Right, okay. God.
So now, and then somebody else hooked on it. Now the guy's out in LA.
No way.
And he's flat out doing studio work, doing videos,
Yeah.
So a big Razor Jordan. I told you we're going to be a star. So this is the way it rolls here. I must have a lucky touch here in the Banter show.
You must do, Daddy. That's it.
And indeed, I had the shout in here last night. New album coming out. Brilliant.
I know them boys well. Yeah. I went to tech with Ryan, the drummer. It's like he must be drumming there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's brilliant, very talented boy, and Colin and Darren and Ryan.
Oh, a good bunch of lads, yeah.
They're often all in and around the point they're from.
Kilkeel, the point area, yeah.
Helltown and that, yeah.
Yeah, but I have to say, gifted, very gifted.
Yeah.
And coming on, they've done their first UK tour, after having the Banter show, and then they've done another UK tour. So they're doing pretty good, and now they'll be going back again.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if I can get an old Banter show in London, they'll be getting them on,
Maybe.
Because they're trying to get an old Banter show going in London. It's taken a long time, and it's taken a lot of hard work and negotiations, but hopefully we're going to get there.
Fingers crossed.
They're all crossed. Look the heck of them. I can't even type in their banjacks. So, what else is going down?
What else is going down? Don't know, Daddy.
You don't know.
There's nothing really. I'm just taking.
Have you any shout-outs you want to give out to? People with friends in Derry or even friends in Uri? Obviously not. So that's the shout-outs done then, isn't it?
There's two. I just shout out to my friends in Uri. Shout out to my friends in Derry. Shout out to Carl over there. He's just sitting. Carl wouldn't come in today.
Right.
He's just sitting there watching.
Very shy.
Too shy.
Got a shy Derry man. I'd never imagined there'd be anything like a shy Derry man in my life.
No.
But apparently there's one. And he's in the Banter show. He's sitting off screen, friends. He's sitting off screen. Give a shout out to Carol's parents there. And
big shout out to
Denise
and Sean and Shane, the extended family.
Denise, Sean and Shane and the extended family, right? So it's great. So I'm sure you're not looking forward to another 4.5 hours.
No.
I can't believe it.
No, which is why I'm going to probably stay down in Uri for a couple of days longer, maybe a week or so. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, I have 2 weeks to chill out. So
you're jet lagged after that bus trip. That's the way you look at it. But that's ridiculous. It takes you about an hour, roughly an hour and a half maximum, to get from one side of London to the other on the tube.
Shocking.
On the tube. And that's shocking.
I know, it's such an effort to come down.
I want the young people who tune into the Banter show, can you text me or something on the Facebook or Twitter and let me know if there's a better alternative from Newry to Derry on the bus, because it's ridiculous. You have to get to Belfast
first,
and then when you get out of Belfast to get the Newry bus, it's normally pulling out as you're pulling in.
That's what happened today.
So then you have to wait for
45. What was it today? Half an hour. Would have waited today.
Ridiculous.
And it was just sitting about waiting on a bus to come, and then that was it.
Absolutely ridiculous.
It is. It's shocking. But
what do you think, Andy? It's ridiculous. We need a proper transport management system for the whole of Ireland. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, when they're out there to get you all over the place, the traffic wardens are out to get you, the taxis are out to just go away.
Everyone, everywhere. It's all about money.
It's all about money.
All about the money.
So that's what I'm saying. Don't be worrying about. See, Sam McHale, if he came here, it would take him 4.5 hours to get to Derry too. See,
yeah.
Isn't that right?
Well, if he, he probably has a private jet that he could fly on.
He wouldn't be allowed.
Take him about an hour.
He's not allowed. He has to go on the bus. You're only allowed in the bus here. Isn't that right?
That's right.
So moving on swiftly.
Moving swiftly on now.
So when do you start the new job?
The 1st of September.
Oh.
So it's going to be, I don't think I can say.
Well,
I don't know.
Say it.
I'll not
don't say it, no.
But it's going to be a really, really good retail job that I never expected I was going to get, because the amount of people that were applying for the job and the amount of people I've seen, and there was Skype interviews going on and there was phone interviews, there was a big group assessment in the hotel up in Derry, and there were 60 people altogether. So the last thing I thought about was me, that I was going to get the role. Because there is people there who are really into it, and they're really, and they know their stuff with retail. I've never worked in retail before, other than doing hairdressing. I've never worked in retail before, so it was like a big difference, and I thought that would have been the main kind of thing for the new store coming up. They wanted people to be experienced in retail and stuff, but apparently not. So I did enough to get the job, so I'm just absolutely over the moon. I've got 2 weeks off now, a 2-week break, so I thought I would come down to Newry and chill out, and then all systems go this 1st of September, that's it, started up.
New life, new chapter.
New chapter.
New chapter in the life starting off.
Thank God. So, and then, like we were saying earlier, hopefully just get something sorted with music-wise, get that kicking off, and I'll be happy days.
Well, I worked in retail way back in the day.
Where'd you work?
Me and Smokey Brady had a stall up in Jonesborough Market. Used to sell jackets and all, So I worked in retail, friends. You heard it here. The old Jonesborough Market, one of the oldest markets in the country.
Remember, we used to go up every Sunday, get the DVDs, you come back home and wouldn't work.
Yeah, put them in. Can't wait to hear this.
Raging.
Put them in and just
nothing.
Blank DVDs. Brilliant.
Just
but if you wanted a good collection of blank DVDs with labels on them, that's the place to go.
That was the place to go. Does it still go on?
It's still operating.
Still market up there?
It's still going, and it's a bit smaller, but they've built units.
Oh, right.
And it's taken the old market style away.
Yeah.
It's kind of commercialised it a wee bit too much. And if they hadn't left the old stalls and the old type of things, I think the old stuff like that works. But I mean, you could have got anything from a needle to a haystack. You could have even bought a haystack full of needles up at Jonesborough at one time.
I know, it's
great. You could have gone up and bought blocks of butter that size. They've done everything.
I used to love going up every Sunday. We used to go up, Daddy.
Well,
brilliant.
Buses used to come up from Cork and Limerick and Kerry, everywhere up to Jonesborough. It was great market back in the day. We had some really good times at it, Some bad times too, but that's the retail industry for you. That's my experience.
I'll soon find out, will I? I'll soon find out.
Yeah. So you're just while you're home for a few days. If there's anybody out there that's having a gig, give us a shout.
Yeah.
Get you up for a few numbers.
Maybe, yeah.
We'll
see. We need to go rehearsal first, don't we?
Yeah.
We need to rehearse. No.
One song.
Get up, that's it.
Get up, that's the way to get up. The minute they call you, get up before they call you. And big shout out to the Grand View as well. So all down the Grand View.
We're going down Thursday night.
Wow.
See what the crack is down there. Grand View's great.
And the chef's great, the food's lovely.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely
Peter
beautiful.
the chef. Raise her for Peter the chef down the Grand View. It's a class spot, isn't it?
It is.
And Helen and Shane and all, and Tara and Connell.
Yeah. So
they've the place looking well and
they do.
running well.
Well, they always did with the Grandview, didn't they? They always
Yeah.
had it. They had a great thing going. Like
Yeah.
they still do now. So
Well, that's it.
well, I had Tara sent me pictures the other day. They were doing a wedding, and it was like kind of. It was like a sea kind of type wedding, and the seashells.
Kevin Canavan.
Was it?
Yeah, Kevy's sister got married.
Oh, right.
We were talking to Mihal, Kevy's father.
Right.
We were down there one night and good crack with him because your Uncle Paul, your Uncle Licker, he used to work with Kevy's dad. Would you quit? So with good crack, and so congratulations
Yes, definitely.
on the recent weddings there.
Well, there was nice wee decorations and all. Tara had sent me photos of the wee things. There's like wee seashells of hearts and all. It was lovely. It was very different. Like
Oh, yeah, it was a themed wedding.
Yeah.
That's right.
it was like, I don't know, like a sea kind of nautical. I don't know, it's something like
Yeah.
that there. But it was
on
like
the beach type of affair,
yeah. But it
so
was
this
nice.
is the new thing, friends. Themed weddings are the
Themed
new
weddings.
thing. And I think they had a vintage one a couple of weeks before
Really?
that. And everybody's
Aw.
in vintage clothing and all. So it's all good, it's all buzzy, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you think I should do for my themed wedding, Daddy?
I think you should have no themed wedding. I think you shouldn't get married. You know what I mean? Don't get married, friends. It's a trap. It's like growing up.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Somebody says you're an adult now. No! So,
Oh God.
I don't know. Are you going to start that out, carry on?
No, not yet. No. I'm badgering our Mark to get married. I want Mark to get married because I don't want to be an old bridesmaid. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm coming 22, Daddy.
Oh, shocking.
If our Mark
Shocking,
gets
your
married
life's
when he's
over.
30, then I'll be like 20 something, 27. Will I? Will I be 20? I don't even know.
I don't know.
You should know. You should know the difference between me and Mark.
Just a play for your will, that's it.
What do you
I'm
mean?
too old. You ever hear like that? I'm too old.
No, but I'll be too old to be a bridesmaid. Like at that point, I think I want to be a bridesmaid now. Do you know what I mean?
Right now?
Well, not right. No, not right now.
No, definitely not right. No, it's just not right. Never mind, not right now. God, all this old marrying carry on. Who needs it, for God's sake?
Oh, would you not want to walk me down the aisle, Daddy? Think about the father and daughter dance first of all as well.
What?
Do you not think that'd be lovely? I dream about things like that, you know.
Leanne, I can't headbang anymore. I've no hair left. So how the hell are we going
You
to
think
dance?
I'd be headbanging at my wedding?
Yeah, well, me. It's your dad you're talking to.
The Thin Lizzy on the go.
Coming home from Derry, giving me a bit of lip. For God, the back of the hands on the way here, I can tell you.
For
Would you
our
quit?
back up quick.
What about the booby trap bomb?
Oh God. Oh God.
I'll not go into that one, friends. No, I'll not go into it.
That's a personal joke, an inside joke. Had to be there.
I think some of you can imagine, you know. It was quite innocent of you to ask that question,
It was because it was quite young. And
but
then
did you admire the answer that you were given?
at the time, no. Yeah, I do now, but at
Yeah.
the time,
You appreciate it
because
more.
I appreciate it more now, yeah,
Yeah.
because I understand how funny it
Yeah.
was. But at the time, no.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
I think it was too much too soon when I was that age. I didn't understand human
It was sort
anatomy.
of in your face, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. Yeah.
But I had to do the right explanation of it.
Oh,
So there you are, friends.
well, at least I know.
I'm being
At
a
least,
good dad here.
at least I know. Good parenting skills.
Yeah. Good
I
parenting
commend you on that. Commend you on
There
that.
you go.
Oh.
And let's get back to the campaign for the fight on campaign for Sinead.
Shani, what a girl.
What a
She's
girl.
just an absolute legend, like,
She's
and complete fighter, like, for everything that she's been. And I didn't realise at the time it was the way it was a
because I
relation
was
of.
telling you, wasn't
You
it?
were telling me that you had Louise in
Yeah.
the show, and I was thinking, I know Louise because
I
they're
know
the same
that
second
name,
name,
yeah.
because, and then I realised I was in the Sheridan stage school with her, and then I seen actually a write up on Facebook about her on the must have been like on your website or something, but it was a write up about Shawneen. And my heart just broke for her whenever I read what all she's been through. You know, the
Yeah.
amount that girl has actually suffered.
Indeed.
But fair play to her. I mean, she's
Indeed.
battling on, and she's absolutely stunning.
Oh,
She's beautiful.
she's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
just absolutely beautiful. So fair
It's
play
not
to her.
fair.
No,
It's not fair,
No.
you know. And you know the likes of you saying there's nowhere to go, and you know. This is what I'm talking
Yeah.
about now. You know, if Shawneen had her full health, I'm
Yeah.
sure that girl would be out everywhere.
I'm sure she would. Yeah,
and
of
it's
course.
when you don't have your full health and you can't get out, that's where you're saying, yeah, the town is crap. you
Yeah.
know. That's because you can't get out. But your health is your wealth in this, you know, in this sense. It is your wealth anyway.
I mean, you have to I suppose you have to appreciate what you got. You know what I mean?
Oh, big time.
Because God love her. Like, I mean, she must be up and down in the hospital every single day. Maybe, I don't know, but you know the amount she's been through, it's just not it's not wise
Yeah.
for a girl her age. Like, it's
I know
crazy.
that it is
God
great.
love
And
her.
I hope they find some type of cure for
Yeah,
her. You know?
definitely.
And Louise, get on to me here if you want to come in and give us an update on all what's happening, or if we can help you out with any future events, because I know there are.
Yeah.
There's loads of events,
Yeah.
and it's great to see a lot of local support. There's been a lot of lorries and truck runs and everything for her, you know. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of people making stuff and selling, you know,
Yeah.
craft, doing craft work and all that there, you know. So just I hope you get well soon, Sinead. And
Definitely,
as I
yeah.
say, Louise, come in here with some of the girls, you know.
Yeah, indeed.
Because they're always welcome in the Banter show. And all my previous guests, they're always welcome back on the Banter show. But
Indeed.
it's great to have my wee daughter on the show.
It's great to
isn't
be
it?
here. It's
Yeah.
good crack. I love it.
Great. Good old Banter.
I've always wanted to come on, but like you say, we've
Yeah.
never really got the chance to, because you've always had people in, and I think it was today. It was just the first day. It's been like, right, let's go.
And you literally only home jet lagged off a bus
Jet lagged.
after 4.5
Been
hours
up-
journey from
Right,
Derry.
I got up this morning at 7:45, okay? And for me, 7:45 is really early. Like, that's like 6 o'clock in the morning
That's
to
a
me.
massive shock to
So
your
I
system,
woke up,
man.
I was
Believe me,
like,
friends.
oh my God. And my eyes were just like...
Down
like,
there?
Oh, Daddy.
eyes were down there.
You all seen the bags under my eyes. It wasn't it was crazy. I was like, oh. So I couldn't even wear makeup. That's how bad it was. I had to do my makeup whenever I got into Belfast, because I caught myself in the glass or in the window. And I go, oh, I need to put makeup on. So got my makeup on. So I look all right now. But I'll be home and I'll be in bed early the night,
Oh,
because I'll be knackered.
take that makeup off before you get into bed.
Oh, well,
Believe
sometimes
me.
I don't. And then I wake
Yeah.
up the next day and I look like something from Kiss. So my eyes be all black down me.
Cool band. Cool band.
Cool band, not a good
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
For,
Not for your daughter, like.
not a good look for
Not
me,
for your
Daddy.
daughter.
No, not a good look.
No.
So, but yeah, so it's good to be here on the
At
Banter
the
show.
same time, like shampoo and conditioner, I just wash and go.
Daddy.
You know yourself. And I had a good shampoo and conditioner this morning, which is
Well.
called the Mac 5 blades, or whatever you call them blades. You know. But I'll tell you what, friends, it's got to that. We're getting the old sign there from our studio manager here. Is our friend Joanne coming in today? You know, right? Not sure.
Don't know.
Not sure. But it's got that time of day. It's got that time of day, and I have to say, it's been a fanful, and it's been good
I
having a
loved
banter
it.
with you.
It's been good crack, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been good crack. But I do want you in, and I do want to hear you singing.
Yes. Well, I have to
Should
get
sing in the
that.
house. Get her into the band. The show. It's a disaster.
I know. A few drinks and then stop singing, don't you
Oh,
know?
no, how long? We're not going there for God. There'll be no Banter show. The Banter show will be live
Banter
from
show.
the pub. That's where it'll be. You know it, friends. There's a lot of you out there that knows it. But well, I give out my shout outs, and all the boys in London, all my friends at the Baby Coast Sundays, Steve Collins, my old boxing partner in London, and Tom Bagley as well. And it'll be good to hook up with you. And Tom, try and get me a cameraman. I'll be talking to you very, very soon, and we'll try and get the Banter show on the road. So that's basically about it, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just sitting there looking at the camera, thinking, I feel like Kim Kardashian today. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like Kim Kardashian today too. Where is she? Going to get a slap now from my daughter. Leanne, if Kim Kardashian was looking at your Twitter page and going, I think I'll have a Leanne Smith type of day today. I
Oh
feel
my
like a Leanne
God,
Smith day
I
today.
wish.
Kim Kardashian.
She's fabulous. She's unbelievable.
She's not.
She is, Daddy.
What do you call the younger sister?
What one? She's like,
Chloe.
there's Chloe,
Chloe's.
there's Kylie, there's Kendall. Kendall's the supermodel.
Kendall.
Yeah.
Never heard about her.
Well, Daddy, she's like...
Kendall, I'm going to check you out when I go home.
No, you're not.
Give you a shout out in
No,
the
you're
Banter
not.
show.
No.
Up to Kardashians. They're nice family.
Nice people.
You know what I mean?
I have Carl's head done in because I watch them all day long.
Weren't they here recently in Ireland?
Ah, your woman had her in Cork.
Cork.
Down in Cork.
She went down the Mitchelstown Caves, and I think she got her leg caught in one of the...
She did, and that was
an
a-
old newspaper
that
rubbish.
That was rubbish.
That was a gutter press
She
thing.
didn't have that. That never happened. No.
No.
And
Apparently
it wasn't
they
her
said,
leg; it was her backside because it's so big.
apparently they said this town of Ireland's not too bad.
Yeah, of course they did. They
The
loved
town
it.
of Ireland.
Oh, the town. Oh, they said
The
that.
town of Ireland ain't too bad. They
Oh.
didn't say it. I'm only making it up for the crack.
Damn.
No, I'm sure they had a good time. Apart from the
Loved it.
weather here, the weather can be good or bad or just bad,
All the time.
you know, or worse than bad.
It's like 60% of the time it's rubbish weather.
1 minute it's 100 degrees and the next minute it's -2.
Well, I tell you, it's
isn't it?
100 degrees in here today, isn't it?
Oh, it's 103, isn't it? What is the latest temperature in here, Andy? Andy says 96. He's got the thermometer over there. Well, friends, it's been eventful, I have to say, and it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the Banter show.
I loved it. I'll come, definitely come back.
Well, you definitely get back.
100%.
But the next time
I'll be
I want you singing.
fully equipped. I'll have a guitar sitting there, and we'll do some tunes.
Do some tunes.
Happy days. That's us.
And so before we go, I have done all my shout outs to all my friends. Or do you want to give anybody further shout out? Or?
Further shout out to the mother, the Karen, Riser Karen, and Jason, because they'll probably be watching whenever it comes up. Or Mark, I suppose he's already got a shout out, hasn't he, really?
Yeah, well, he hasn't really.
Well,
Mark and Kelly,
Mark
Riser.
and Kelly, Riser. No, I suppose that's it, really. Nobody else.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows me, when I say a shout out to you, they'll know who they are.
Yeah.
That's it.
Done and dusted. Done and dusted, friends.
Dusted.
Well, give us that little hand of yours. Mwah.
Thank you, Father.
Great daughter, I have to say it. Proud of this girl. So, friends, that's it. I want you all to tune in very soon again. Special guests coming back in. And big shout out to Carl. All Carl's family up in Derry. Big Razor. And Razor to all my friends up around the Derry as well. And that's basically
That's it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
We've had the banter.
So from me and Leanne, we're going to give you the Razor. Friends, we're out
I
here.
did it wrong.
Razor.
Out he comes, and the ball's broke out. An opportunity here for Clark. McCullough is in, and it's in the back of the net, and it's Keelan McCullough. Is that Keelan McCullough, or is it Daggy Carville? Daggy Carville. Daggy Carville.
Gabriel Smith, Gabriel now the big midfielder, Ryan Mallon, Ryan's ball to McCurry, and he's put it in the onion bag. Ross McCurry, super score.
Try to do in respect of all the decisions that I made.
I'm here today with Mr. Danny Doran and Leanne, originally from the Old Point Road in Europe.
Very, very big welcome to the Armadies. We've Sinead, Mags and Sean here.
Hi, welcome to Destination Baby. It's a new magazine series brought to you by Destination Yuri.
Destination Banter with Tony Smith. Riser